Welcome back to Cover Killer Nation, where we would review the new Upon a Burning Body album, but oh shit! That review ad was actually kidnapped. Sorry guys. So I guess we'll have to do this instead. From the Kettle onto the Coil, the new song from Deafheaven, which has been released thanks to William Street and Adult Swim. This is a song that's not necessarily heralding the next album from Deafheaven. This is instead one where William Street and Adult Swim contacted the band and asked if they wanted to be a part of their single series here in 2014, to which the band was happy to oblige with. So this song actually feels like it would fit very well in the Sunbather repertoire. In fact, it feels as though this is a track that was already being worked on, or perhaps didn't quite make it to press time for the Sunbather album, because it definitely features a lot of the different stylings and the different ideas. That really made Sunbather a phenomenal disc, only with some minor things that maybe set it a little bit more apart. The first thing I have to say is that if you are unfamiliar with Deafheaven, if you're unfamiliar with the album that we're speaking about, Sunbather, it was released in 2013, and it was very, very highly regarded. You've probably seen many of your friends or friends of friends or people that you've never known but have friended on social media because they also enjoy metal, speaking about this band and speaking about them to the likelihood of them being god players of the universe. The reason why is because, like bands such as Alcé, they have been able to really transform what a metal hybrid truly can be. They're able to take and incorporate ideas from black metal and incorporate shoegazing or post-metal and, you know, kind of just do their own thing with it and really harness all of these collective abilities in order to resonate some sounds that just feel very, very atmospheric, very emotional, and just really combine all of these worlds in a great way. And it's the way in which it's kind of produced. It's the way in which the songs are constructed. They're not trying to overburden you necessarily with all of the style differences all at once. This is instead a very controlled environment that sounds extremely, extremely explosive at times, and at other times very harmonic, very beautiful. It's almost like life, because life is not always just one or the other. It's certainly one where things kind of happen that cause a very radical shift, and it's something that happens right on a dime. First thing I have to say about this track is the vocals. Holy shit! There's a terror to George's vocals that is unparalleled. It's something where it is so shrill, it is so just absolutely direct, it has such a non-forced ease to it, even though it sounds so rough, so rugged, so absolutely, vocal tearing. It's something that just flows so, easily out of him that it's one that provokes some forms of jealousy amid myself and probably various other individuals. But it is also really kind of terrifying with this track, because it just sounds like an unimaginable pain, almost like the suggestion of the song is that scalding water has hit the coil from an overflowing kettle, and this has become now a metaphor for life, where perhaps everything has overflowed, and now that water, that scalding water, or the scalding elements of all of life's burdens are now overflowing and onto the hot coil, which could easily be whatever you want it to be. It could be your person, it could be your emotional status, it could be your overall ability to cope. There's many, many great ways, and some less than great ways, to really incorporate all of this. But this is a song that's not just about those vocals, it's not just about that rage, it's not just about those really, really explosive parts. There is a beautiful melodic passage that is in the middle portion of this song, where they're able to really dial it back, and once again reminds me a lot of what Alcé was able to do for the whole entire post-metal genre a couple of years ago, in really combining the atmospherics and the overall feel of what a black metal record or an atmospheric black metal record is supposed to be, and really combining it with a little bit more of a softer element. That it was one where it did not have to be, sounding like the misanthropic, depths of Satan's asshole at all points and times. And it's something that's really caused a grand element of exploration in this style of music that has allowed for bands such as Deafheaven to really come to prominence. I have to say that this is a track that if it just didn't quite happen to be on Sunbather, or if this was something that happened post, it really doesn't matter, because it's a very, very good track. It's a key track. It's one I definitely hope that all of you will check out. There's going to be a link for it in the description below, where you can check out the SoundCloud, and then hopefully you will download the track and give Deafheaven the respect that really they deserve for this song. And a lot of kudos goes out to William Street and Adult Swim for contacting these guys and getting them on board, because this is definitely going to expose them to an even larger audience, which is kind of necessary, because these guys are really good. I'm excited about their sophomore effort whenever that may happen, whether it be sometime within the next 12 months or if it's something that happens within the next 5 years. Whenever it is, I'm going to be excited about it. I'm going to be hyped. And it's one that is definitely going to get a review immediately. Just like this song got a review immediately. Sunbather did not. I fucked that up. I'm rectifying that now. What did you guys think about this song? I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Discuss what you thought of Sunbather by Deafheaven. We'll discuss what you thought about this song from Deafheaven. Discuss Deafheaven. Deafheaven, Deafheaven, Deafheaven. Now, if you'll excuse me, I was contemplating calling the police about my, kidnapped upon a burning body review. But I think I'm just going to, take a cue from Frozen and let it go. Fuck you, Danny Leal.